What's going on, guys? This is Alex with All City Detail, and today we have a bi-weekly maintenance client in for a bi-weekly maintenance wash. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the outside, we're going to take care of that, let it air dry as we work on the inside. So let's go ahead and start on the rims and let's get to it. So what I'm doing right now is just putting a little bit of Diablo wheel gel. I'm trying to get most of it on the barrel because, as you can see, you know, the face of the rim is not that bad, but the barrel looks like it could use some love. And to be honest, this is the first time I've done this car. So what I'm gonna try to do is give it a quick, thorough interior, like a barrel rim cleaning, to make sure that I can bring the rims back as much as possible. So that way the client is happy. You know what I mean? This is the first time I've done their car, so I want to give them that wow factor. You know what I mean?
So this is a first-time client, or just this car is the first time?
This is a bi-weekly client that I have who decided to add another vehicle. So their question to me was, are they gonna still get that same bi-weekly price? And personally, I know, like, the way, personally, you know, their house is nice. You could tell the way they upkeep on their home is probably the same way they upkeep on their vehicles. I've done their cars before. They don't have them all thrashed. So I didn't even have to look at the other car to tell them, you know what, I can still offer that same bi-weekly rate without even, you know, having to do an initial maintenance wash like I do for other clients, because I know it's not that bad. As you guys saw, yeah, the outside is bad, but every exterior is bad. The interior isn't too bad, you know, so I don't have any problem with giving them a discount down from the $85 price mark down to $60. So that's the bi-weekly discount right there. The last vehicle I did earlier today was also $60 because they're on the bi-weekly plan. This one is also $60, but as you can tell, they're two different sizes, but at the same time, you know, the other one was just a lot more dirtier on the interior. So as you can see, I am showing them a lot more love, but remember, they did give me a pretty nice tip, so it does work itself out. You got to show love, and obviously the client knows that you put in the work because they see the car, and they'll pay you for your time, you know. So one of the things that I noticed that works really well to start washing your vehicle is extend your water hose out far enough to wrap around the whole vehicle. So that way, when you're washing, you can wash from this area all the way around the car, and then you can attach the foam cannon and foam up the vehicle all the way back around this way. So you're not just jumping all around and you're not using so many steps and all your energy, you know what I mean? Check this out right here. You want to let most of the water do the work, you know what I mean? Do it real light, and then you can get a little closer. You don't want to spray too heavy water, like too much strong water on a really dusty surface, because it will actually scratch. The water blasting onto the dirty surface will scratch the paint. So you want to like lightly mist it, and then you can go in and start removing some of the dirt. You know what I mean? You want to remove the surface dirt, and then you can start blasting away some more debris before you go in with the contact wash, so that way you don't grind it all into the paint, you know what I mean? Walk your hose all the way around the car, start rinsing it down, work your way this way, then you can attach your foam cannon, and you can start foaming up back around that way. So that way you're working in like in an orderly fashion pretty much.
How fast do you think you'll knock this maintenance out?
This one, I know I said an hour and 20 minutes on the last one, but this one, an hour and 20 minutes. Yeah.
What do you think will take the longest to do, like to clean?
I would say probably the vacuum and the rims. The vacuum and the rims. So what I'll do right now is fill up a bucket right here real quick, start touching up the interior of those rims. Let me see, I should have turned this on first. Start cleaning the interior of those rims. Let the soap kind of just chill on there for a little bit. It's pH balanced, so I'm not worried about any of the residue from the soap damaging the paint or anything like that. The water's deionized, so we're pretty good on time. Give the wheel barrels a good scrub, and then I'll start washing the exterior of the car. And right here, I'm not going to fill up the bucket all the way because I only need to clean 4 wheels, and then I'll dump the water out, clean the bucket, and then wash the vehicle.
What would you say is the fastest you've ever detailed a vehicle?
I have some maintenance clients that I'm able to knock them out in like 45 minutes. But those people are like literally people that are never in their car, and they just want, literally, they tell me they just mainly want their windows clean, but they might as well get the car wash. So honestly, those ones, I have that guy personally, I have him at a $50 maintenance wash rate, because it's not my general pricing is a one size fits all, $85 for a maintenance wash, any size. But when it comes down to discounting, I prorate the discount based on the condition of the vehicle, because I can't give everybody the same discount because everybody be living differently. That's why, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you want a good discount, if you're out there watching this and you're one of my clients, you want a good discount, get a maintenance wash with me, an initial full price maintenance wash with me. That way I can give your car a good cleaning, or get an interior detail with me, any type of detail. That way I can clean your car solid, get it up to par, and give you the best discount possible based on the condition of your vehicle and how much debris is still left. Because some cars, you can't just give them a good wash one time. They need to have a couple, you know, sessions, because they're that bad. We're not magicians, we're detailers, and it's not easy work all the time, you know what I mean? It's not easy work.
For that discount for a client to get that discount, you would recommend them like keeping their interior clean and stuff?
I would just recommend to if your car is really bad, get an interior detail with me. That way I could make it super clean. If it's like whatever, like, you know, just general use, then a maintenance wash would do, and then I can give you the discount. And then with my maintenance wash, with my bi-weekly maintenance wash, I'm able to keep it maintenance for you, so that way it never goes back into that condition. You know, whether you have kids or not, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you have kids, it's a good program to be on, because, you know, stuff builds up over time, crumbs and stuff, French fries,
snacks.
Yeah, snacks and stuff. Interior barrel, a good thorough cleaning. That way I knock this out, so next time I come to do this next maintenance wash, it's not something I have to spend as much time on, and I can tell that these rims will at least let go of the debris. The other rims from the last vehicle, they were just too far gone. This vehicle's obviously newer. It still has the dealership sticker in the windshield, you know, so that's why I want this to get removed before it gets bonded on. I'm just washing the bucket down right here, getting all the grime off of it. It's the one on the wheels. I have a wheel bucket over there too, but I switch them out. You know, as long as you keep your buckets clean, you can pretty much use them for whatever you want. You don't need a dedicated wheel bucket or a dedicated that bucket. As long as your buckets are clean and ain't no contaminants gonna get cross-contaminated into another area, then you're all set, you know? A lot of times people like to have designated things. That's cool, you know, but I know eventually, sooner or later, I know they use it for something else once or twice. Yeah, because you know, this is real life. Stuff happens. Ooh. Alrighty. Kirkland's. Kirkland cows are the best, man.
And beat the price.
The price and the quality. Yeah.
Like 30 of them for like 15 bucks or something like that? Or?
Yeah, like 30, 36, somewhere around there. They have them bigger packs nowadays.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is just start at the top.
You buy a lot of your supplies at Costco or not?
I get all my towels from Costco, and I get my other supplies from like Amazon, or I noticed Amazon has been getting more expensive over the pandemic, or depending on some type of sales. I don't really have a specific shop that I go to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because sometimes even Walmart has what I need. People would like bash like using Walmart products, but then they still use Chemical Guys products. Yeah. And people sometimes even bash Chemical Guys products, you know. But it really is not the vendor that sells it or anything. Like people would say, oh, Chemical Guys sucks, they have it at Walmart. Yeah. The reason Chemical Guys is in Walmart is because Chemical Guys stores, their franchises, are not in every city. But what's in every city is Walmart. So they stock their products in Walmart, so that way they can have access to everybody. But people, that goes way over a lot of people that don't know about businesses' heads. Yeah. They're just like, oh, it's in Walmart, so it must be cheap. No, it's in Walmart, so you can get it. Yeah. There's a lot of embedded stuff on there that might need a clay bar to come off.
Is that like an upsell opportunity?
Yeah, that would be. Right here, there's like a lot of like little things on the bottom, especially.
So have you noticed like an uptick in customers because of it's almost like summer?
Yeah, I did notice that people are starting to book again since the rain and the weather has calmed down. Yeah. But I also have noticed that not as much have been booking as like the previous years because the rain is gone, the weather is nice, but the expenses of life in California are pretty high right now. So getting your nails done, getting your hair done, getting your car washed might be kind of brushed to the side during these times based on the client's specific income and, you know, position in life. You know, not everybody can always afford to get their car washed all the time. That's why I created the bi-weekly maintenance discount to help offset that. You know what I mean? That way they're not having to schedule. They're already scheduled in. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do right now is just give the vacuum a quick pass on the floor mats before I take out the floor mat. So that way it's on a flat surface and I don't gotta keep fighting it over there on my bench. I do have a table, but I only bring it out if I know I really, really need it.
Vacuum, what's going to be next for the detail?
Just a quick wipe down on the interior trim and the windows, and that's it. Yeah, this one's going to be a lot faster than the other one because I don't have to do a thorough scrub to remove any type of ice cream and stuff all on the seats from them kids. It looks funny, but I put the hose right here between my legs and hold it like that if I need to, so that way it's not rubbing on the edge of the car. Because if I got a mobile detailer and I seen that hose cheese grating on my paint, I'd be pissed. I'd probably tell them just to leave. I got it, bro. I'll walk out there and send them home right then and there. And I see that a lot. I see a lot of detailers, not saying any names. I'm just trying to help people out. Rub it on the car. Don't be running the vacuum hose from this side, vacuuming that side. Even if it's an air hose, don't run the hose all the way from this side to touch up that side. Go around, you know what I mean? Go around. It's only gonna make you look more professional. People like to talk about professionalism. Let's get it. For me specifically, what I'll do is, since my vacuum isn't in the van, like those professional setups, I'll put the vacuum by the rim because it's better off to be by the rim rather than by the paint. You don't want it touching the car, you know what I mean? Especially because it's a tight squeeze right here. I can't have it all the way out in the street either, you know what I mean? Or else I would if I had the space.
All right, it's been about like 30 minutes. How are you feeling on time?
Pretty good. It's just heating up a little bit this time of the year. So we got the wash, the rims cleaned. We got the vacuum done. I'm gonna do a second vacuum. I like to vacuum twice. One initial vacuum, wipe down the interior, and then a final vacuum before I deliver the vehicle to the customer. And then the windows and tire dressing, can't forget that, with some air freshener in there. You know how we do.
You're almost done? Almost there?
Yeah, we're about done. About all set. And this is the first time I've done this car, so usually the first time I do a car, it's like a good way to find my method, my little routine. So this one, it wasn't too bad, so you know, I was able to use the same method on this car like all the other ones. So for this vehicle, I don't need to break out like a Ninja scrub pad or any type of like agitating brush, because the fabric on this car is not only pretty delicate, but it's pretty well kept at the same time. So there's no need for like any thorough heavy duty scrubbing. It's more or less just a quick mist of that P&S interior cleaner and a nice wipe down with a microfiber towel. And you could touch it up at the end as recommended by P&S with the wet microfiber towel to remove any like remaining chemical, and then you'll be all set. You can apply dressing after, but that's not included in this package. But that's always, you know, the next step after that. Interior. So the dirtiest part of this interior is right here. These cup holders. You can see the cleaner is pretty much already starting to like break up all that grime. Now this brush right here is a lot more aggressive than the softer detailing brushes. This is a Chemical Guys interior cleaning brush. They're a lot stiffer. Perfect for, you know, some really dirty areas such as this. I wouldn't want to use it on this high gloss area though. This aggressive brush, it's not that aggressive, but it's pretty stiff and it will scratch this high gloss area. So just use it on the flat plastic. Yeah. Agitate. You might even be able to pull this out. It's automatic. Didn't know. No. Give this a little scrub. Wipe it out, wipe it down. I don't know how to send it back home, but maybe like that. And then we're able to wipe up the interior right here.
Well, any other finishing touches, Alex, besides the rim?
What I'm gonna do now is just gonna go ahead and run the vacuum for a final pass. Pick up any debris that the seats were holding when I brushed it off for that final wipe down. And then touch up the windows, do the windows inside and out, and then put the air freshener, and then we'll be able to call it a day right here. Cool. Would you guys recommend to clean or like wash the car or whatever before or after, but when it comes to the interior, would you guys recommend to clean the trim, brush off all the debris onto the floor, and then vacuum one time at the very end, or vacuum once, clean the trim, the seats, and then vacuum a second time for anything that has been brushed off? Let me know down in the comments what you think would be better, before and then after you're done, or just one time vacuum at the very end. Let me know, guys, down below. Soak my towels as I'm going through my day. So that way when I get home, they're already been pre-soaking all day, and then I throw them in the washer and they clean up a little bit easier, rather than sitting in a bucket or a bag and then drying all the debris and dirt on there, and then it needing to get moistened again. That way it just stays loose. It doesn't dry and the debris doesn't set in. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to preserve these towels for the rest of my life, but I mean, you know, just trying to keep them clean for a little bit longer. Wet it, instantly dry it.
That'll remove all the water markings?
Yeah, that removes any type of residue from the soap that was on the car that's getting reactivated when you wet it with that damp towel. But if you have soap that's still on your car and you put window cleaner, you're just adding more chemical to the window, and you go like this, that's how you get that haze, you know? Keep it simple. Put some water and clean it. Just clean it. Drop down the back seats. That way you're able to get the back windshield a little bit easier. You could go in there and kind of see what I mean right here. So if I'm trying to clean the back window, I gotta squeeze in here, or I could just do this. Bring that down, grab my towel, and then clean the back window. That way I don't got no headrests in my way.
More reach.
Yeah, more range of motion right there. And then just bring it back up, you know, wipe the back of the headrest, top of the seat, bring it back.
Well, it's about 2:05. The job was like, what, about an hour and a half? Hour 45?
Yeah, hour 20, about under an hour 45 for sure. Yeah, we started about 12:20, somewhere around there. Yeah. So it wasn't too bad. The only reason this car did take a little bit of time is because not only is it the first time I've done this specific vehicle, so I was finding these weird compartments, you know, they're opening on their own, everything's all touchscreen and stuff, so finding these weird compartments, you gotta make sure you get all those areas. There was a lot of debris, as you guys saw on the outside of the car. It was pretty dirty. There was a lot of stuff over here on the side, like road tar, road grime, gum, whatever it may be, that is just kind of thrown on the bottom half. What I would recommend is just like a light clay bar. For my maintenance clients, this is something that I would normally just throw in on the natural. I'll just clay bar it out for them on the next one, but today this is the first time I did this car, so I just needed to make sure that those rims are thoroughly cleaned, so that way next time I can come in, I won't have to spend as much time on them. I'm able to touch up other areas. That's why it's good to be on a maintenance program, so that way I can have the time to clean the areas that are needed, rather than having to give your car a full thorough cleaning every once a month, you know, because maintenance is key right there, guys. Maintenance is key. You don't want your car to build up on too much grime.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your time, Ethan?
Honestly, I still feel like I'm slacking on my time a little bit. I know sometimes I'll be in the groove and I'll be getting things going, but I do find when I do cars for the first time, it does take a little bit longer because I'm trying to find my rhythm and my method for this vehicle. Yeah. Every vehicle has its own little method and stuff. And
then do you have any advice for any detailers that want to like work faster or improve on their time?
Yeah, I'll definitely stop stressing on if you're somebody that uses deionized water, stop stressing on drying your cars. Wash the car, dry the windows. I mean, if you ain't got nothing else to do, the interior's already done, then yeah, you know, spend your time drying it so you can turn that car in. But if you're doing the exterior first, like some people do, like myself sometimes, then let the car air dry. That way, you know, you can use that time on blowing out the cracks and crevices, drying the car, on actually cleaning something that needs to get cleaned, because this is spot-free water right here, guys. You're spending like at least 10 cents, or at most like 10 cents a gallon on this water for what? Just so you can spend your time too drying it, you know what I mean? That's for the people that are using the water from the water hose. That is very bad water to use on your vehicles. If you're somebody who's not using a mobile detailer, that's one of the benefits of having one, is that we're washing your car with the correct water to where we're not damaging the paint and diminishing the gloss, because that water is aggressive and it'll start to make your paint fail, and it'll start to just, you know, there goes the value of that car. You can't trade it in, you can't resell it, nobody wants to buy it on OfferUp, they're lowballing you know what I mean? So keep that car clean, get you a mobile detailer, and let's get that car done right, you know what I mean? Alrighty guys, I'm Alex with All City Detail, and we just completed my maintenance package on this Cadillac right here. Now this is a bi-weekly client, so I did complete this job in less than an hour and 45 minutes. Let me know what you guys would do in this situation. Did I take too long on this car? What can I do to maybe speed up the process? What type of processes are you doing on your maintenance packages? Are you doing the interior first? Are you doing the exterior first? Do you do a thorough barrel cleaning on the rims? Do you clean door jambs? What do you use to clean the windows? Comment down below. Give me some more information on what I can do in my business that can help me maybe be as good as yours. Thank you guys for tuning in, and be sure to check out my Instagram for pricing and booking. I have a link in my bio. My Instagram is All City Detail, and you can check out my YouTube with All City Detail as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, and have a good day.